What's up, guys? Welcome back to Seller Addiction. It's your boy Dave. Today we're going to cover an interesting topic. It's dumpster diving. Can you still make money in dumpster diving? Can you profit off of it? Is it worth it? Is it worth your humility to jump in a dumpster to pull something out? Well, I'm going to try to get this video. I'm going to make this really quick because I got one bar on the GoPro 4. I had the GoPro 3, what I love to use. I don't know why I don't use the 5, but I'm a 3 and 4 guy for now. And I'm actually looking into a couple other things. I think it's a Canon GX7 and a Canon GX5, I think is what it is. But I don't know, we'll see. I have one bar. So I'm gonna try to cover this really quick in one bar, which you can get for dumpster diving. With us, it's strange because we're blessed, we work hard, and where we live is a higher end area. People see money differently here. Like I was telling you, one of the guys who has a warehouse attached to mine down on the other end, his money flows differently from ours. You know, I was helping him out with some things. I think I told you this the other video. He had, you know, a little garbage can set up near his desk, and in his garbage can there's money in there. I'm seeing little wads of dollar bills along with tissue he probably blew his nose on. Dollar bills were garbage to him is what I'm trying to say. Me, I'd have to pick it up. But you know, there's this concept that they say, you know, Michael Jordan could be walking down the road and a $20 bill blows him across right in front of his feet, and it costs him more money to pick that up than to keep going. So, you know, maybe his pockets are different. I don't know, but I was like, yeah, you take out the garbage, I'll go jump in there and grab that. No shame in my game. When I was growing up, I mean, I grew up, I told you guys before, in Detroit, on the west side, Joy Road and Livernois. I grew up in the hood. I grew up in the streets. I came from nothing, and everything we've got now with all the businesses, with all the success, we started from scratch. I mean, we lost everything. I remember before we were doing government contracting, we had a company, Mass Solutions and Services. We had a $3.5 million contract with Orange County Board of County Commissioners in Florida, and we took the business there. And we finally hit it. We finally made it to millions of dollars, and unfortunately, we lost it. We lost everything. It was a great learning curve, and we've had other businesses before where we lost it, where we started from the scratch. You know, we get our first contract, a little $50 contract here and there, $500 contract, $5,000 contract, and then we finally hit the millions, and we couldn't sustain, we couldn't keep up with it. We lost that drive because we found out it wasn't what we really wanted. So all money isn't good money is what I'm trying to say. So just because money pours in, if you're not happy doing what you're doing, then walk away from it. We were doing 14-hour days, Monday through Saturday, for several months straight. I mean, we didn't have time to really even talk to each other. We were constantly working. The money was good, but it just wasn't good. So what I'm trying to say is, coming from nothing, even making a lot of money, I value everything. I still pick up pennies. I'm walking through the grocery store parking lot. Oh, there's a penny. I'm putting it in my pocket. It's good luck. That's what my great-grandfather always told me. Anyway, around here, there's no shame in my game. If I see something in a dumpster or next to the dumpster that's of value, I'm going to get it. Your boy's going to get it. Let me cover what we got today. This fish tank. Oh, also, I don't have the little pin in my GoPro, so today's goal is to see how many times I can not drop this camera off of there by tilting it. Yeah, stay up there, you're good. Okay. Got this one little fish tank, someone threw that away. The thing looks practically brand new, a couple little minor scratches here and there. Fish tank is solid, comes with all the components. Look, the net is still brand new. The chemicals, all this stuff is brand new. Like I said, these are neighbor problems where we live. Oh, honey, let's get a nice fish tank. Oh, it doesn't fit the right way. Let's just throw it away. So I got to be the crazy black guy jumping in the dumpsters to get it. Hey, I'll do it. So that was one thing. You're not going to believe this. This was trash. Here we have a Hamilton Beach stainless steel front microwave. And I was like, there's no way this thing is going to work. I was like, why does it look brand new? The thing has never been used. 900 watts. And I got this little cheap one for the warehouse that I paid like 30 bucks for, Magic Chef. You can't even put a plate in this thing. I hate this damn thing, but it's just for me, you know. But look how tiny it is. I gotta clean it, sorry. But I don't even know how many watts this is. It's probably like 1 watt because I gotta put things in there for like 8 minutes to heat it up. But that one right there is 900 watts. That was trash. Dumpster diving. Also, this desk here. Now, this desk, it sits a little lower. It is like a Asian style desk where everything sits lower. Also, that couch that I'm gonna get to, that one sits really low. But this was really nice. I mean, it's nice, it's solid, it's sturdy. This was garbage. So your boy went out there, put his He-Man strength in there and hauled it in. I mean, it was garbage. At the minimum, I can get 20 bucks for this thing, but we're going higher, of course. Dumpster diving. Also, a guy said, hey, I got some extra boxes. I don't need these boxes. These are all Uline boxes. I was like, I'll take it. He also gave me a bunch of other boxes back there in that mess. Sorry about that. So I was like, I'll take them. We're always constantly shipping. I'll take it. He gave me that shelf there. He was going to throw that away. It's pretty cool. It's on wheels. And these things are pretty pricey. That one's solid. This was going in the trash. I was like, I'll take it. And then lastly, he was like, yeah, I got this dolly, pallet jack. He was saying the wheels, it's no good. This thing works great. It's like, come on, wheels, really? I can easily sell this for a couple $100 the way it is. Easily. Dumpster diving. So let me take you to my new seating arrangements. Here's the office quick pan view. Every time you guys see it, it changes. Also, can't stop printing. I can't. One of my prints didn't come out the right way. I was trying to do a subscribe button. It didn't. Had my settings were all wrong. Sorry, my hands are all dirty. My settings were all wrong, but I talked to the guy. He told me exactly what to do as far as the settings. My little Hadogen up top that I printed out there. Also printed out this little cool little hand there. All the details. Got another channel. You can check it out on YouTube. It's called Mad DIY. We just started it. But it just covers like a lot of the DIY projects we do and also 3D printing. But I thought that was really cool. Look at the details on that thing. Here it is. Yeah, one button is missing, but this thing is really cool. This thing is really cool. My wife doesn't like it. She said it sits too low. It looks like it's for, let's use a proper word here, for littler people. But I like it. And it actually folds out flat to a bed. I was like, that's the perfect office chair. Compared to my other office chair there, you can actually see it sits like maybe 4 inches lower. But when your boy's having a rough day, don't want to show the underarm stains. I can kick back, relax, and just clear my head. This is nice. Dumpster diving. Lastly, this was actually on its way to the dumpster. The guy was walking it down to the dumpster, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. He didn't really speak great English, and I was like, are you going to throw that away? He was like, oh, this no work, no good. I'm like, maybe I can fix it, because currently we're using this little scale down there to weigh all of our packages. It's good. I think it has like a 300-pound capacity. We never shipped anything more than 300 pounds. Oh, look at my little alien. I got that out at Right Pat. That was actually in, so talking about dumpster diving, that was actually in a garbage can back in my military days. And I was like, that's really cool. A little alien in a jar. And I was at Right Pat. Of course, it's not real. I opened it up. But anyway, there's my scale. And that's what we use currently to ship. So this guy was throwing away the scale. I'll take it. He's like, no, don't work. It doesn't work. So I was like, I'll fix it. He was like, no good. And he was like, here, I'll leave here by the dumpster. I was like, okay. I went, waited, took a couple sips of coffee, waited. He disappeared. I went and got it. So there we have it. Now that's a higher end scale. I think it has a 600-pound capacity. Yep, right there, 600-pound capacity. A lot more features than my basic floor scale over there. Way more features. Plug this guy in, and guess what? It works great. I figured out why he said it didn't work. Where he had this scale at, there was no power. So he was running off of batteries. His batteries went low, so the scale doesn't work. Like I said, this is our neighbor problems that we have. Instead of getting new batteries, you throw it away. I'll take it. Dumpster diving. Oh, well, let me tell you a quick story. I got a little bit of a bar left. When we were living in Michigan, we had a very beautiful home. We were leasing the house out. And a lot of people think we're crazy because it's just me, my wife, and our dog, our little Yorkie, Tony. We had a nice 5-bedroom house we were leasing out in Michigan. But it was really nice. A couple celebrities actually lived a few blocks away. The house to our left, these guys were top lawyers there in Michigan. They used to throw these extravagant parties. They'd have the folks out there in the tuxedos, parking the cars all throughout the neighborhood. And you kind of drive by, you got the big window view, you got the person playing the piano there in the center, and you got me and Michelle next door. You're like, what are these guys doing living over here? But anyway, that's where we lived in. It was a 5-bedroom home, 3 floors, full finished basement. 2 kitchens. I had a kitchen, the regular kitchen on the first floor, then I had a kitchen, full kitchen in the basement. Had 2 washers, 2 dryers. One dryer was electric, the other was gas. And it was just us. But the reason why we got it was we were actually planning on having huge family gatherings like every week or so, but families say, oh, it's too far. It was like 30 minutes, but for Michigan, that's far. So we never had the big family gatherings, and I was like, okay, well, let's go to California. So anyway, we had to find a place here decent for all of our stuff. So when we decided to move to California, I do this thing like in my prior military days. I used to do the same thing. I would go first, kind of scope out the area, see where we should or shouldn't be, get a little apartment so we can try to map things out to figure out where we want to live. Now, like I said, we had this huge 5-bedroom house. We get to California, we're paying the exact same thing for a small 600 square foot apartment. The apartment, the living room and dining room and kitchen was probably about the size of this office here. No lie. Probably about the size of this office. And it had one bathroom and this one little fridge. It was bigger than a mini fridge, but it was like maybe half the size of a fridge, you know, a malnourished looking fridge. And that's why I was thinking, maybe we need to go back to Michigan. So anyway, we're still here in California, so we found a nice 5-bedroom house here. Nice big 3-car garage, all that good stuff. And when we were living in Alameda, this little place, people would just throw away the craziest things. I mean, wine coolers, fridges, everything works. The reason why we got started in the t-shirt business, somebody threw away a heat press. I didn't even know what it was. I was like, look at this thing. It looks expensive. Let's take it. Don't be ashamed to dumpster dive. If you see something that's good, jump in, grab it. That's how we got started with the t-shirt business. That's how we started SoSickWithIt.com. I mean, that thing kind of blew up on its own, taken off on Amazon. And I found a press. We just toyed around with it, bought some little cheap paper. Then we realized, okay, you need to get this type of style. You need to get this type of texture. Now we bought all other kind of press to expand that business. So there's nothing wrong with dumpster diving. At any rate, I have no bars left on this thing. That's enough time for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Stay tuned in to Seller Addiction. The few subscribers I do have, I appreciate you guys. Stay tuned in, leave a like, comment, subscribe. For the few people that do watch me, I'm going to see if I can give you something. So this is, consider this a one-on-one type of thing, right? And don't forget, dumpster diving. You can make it happen. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Really appreciate you. Seller Addiction. Dumpster diving.